Okay, next assignment. We're adding one more level of complexity. It should be relatively easy compared to the requirements of a lactating cow. So I put together some diets that are reflective of different regions of the US. So first ration is the Southwest. So specifically looking probably at California. Second one is typical of the Northeast. We got something in the Southeast, and then something you might find up in Alberta, in all the canola groves. So we're going through, we're doing the same thing with our lactating cows as we did last time. So you've got a description of the animal. You're going to use table 2 to generate her requirements. We assume a dry matter intake provided. And then what we're doing is creating mixes this time. So if you look at from the feed composition table, use the feeds 21, 23 mixed with 25 and 77. So we've got those. Number 2, likely a Northeast ration. Again, we got an animal description, 4.2% of body weight. We got feed composition. We're using feeds 30, a mix of 34 and 68, and then 106. Southeast diet, typical probably Georgia. Again, animal description, dry matter intake at 4.5% of body weight. We're going to use feeds 12, 7, or 27, 39, and 23. Again, our feeds are in numeric order. It's your job to assign them to the right spot in the ration. So last one, number 4, is likely Canadian. Mature cow, big cows up north, 1,500 pounds. 4.0 test, 4.5% of body weight, feeds 8, 19, and a mix of 57 and 84. So if we take a look at page 2 of the assignment, what I've done here is pull all of the ration or the feeds that are in all the rations. So you can go through and pull them out if you want to. Put them on this chart, or you can put them directly into the table, whatever you want to do. And then at the bottom, we've got 4 different mixes. So I think they're all matched on the front side. So how do we get those mixes? How do we get the composition of those mixes? So since it's a 50-50 mix on a dry matter basis, they are an average of the 2 feeds in that mix. So if we look at the first mix there, 34 and 68, what type of feed is that? 1, 2, or 3?
34 and 68, so?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a silage. Like a forage.
Okay, so that's a which one?
That's MP1.
Feed 1. We've got distillers and cornmeal, 23 and 25. Corn gluten meal, sorry. What's that going to be?
Energy feed, right?
In this case, it's probably going to be a 3. Corn gluten feed is always pretty hot. Corn gluten meal, more, has a lot of protein in it. Distillers is usually medium to high. So that's probably going to work out to be your 3 feed. What about 39 and 93?
The energy, because peanuts are pretty low in protein, or peanut hulls.
Peanut meal. So corn, cottonseed, and peanut meal, what have we done? Or what can you guess got done?
Practically out the oil.
Took out the oil, so what's left? Those tend to be protein mixes, so. We've got cottonseed down south, peanut meal down south. We take out the oil. What's left is usually going to be our feed 3, our protein feed. And then our last one's going to be what? Feed 1, it's going to be our forages, right? So everybody's comfortable working the tables for all the things that are there. So they're in order. If you just want to go through, pull everything out, put it on that table. And then you can go back and work your rations in order. You got that subset table there if you want to use it. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. So you want to put it directly in your feed sheets, ration sheets, that's fine. And then we've got the classic tables at the back. Cows 1 through 4, 2 first lactation animals, the second lactation, and a mature animal. If you want to use those tables, you can, or you can go directly to the lactation or the lactation balancing spreadsheet. So I printed out some here that have that maintenance, growth, and lactation already on it. So hand those out. So how many ration sheets do you guys want?
Like 6.
So these are due in 2 weeks. So after Thanksgiving, we get back. That Thursday we get back. So what is that? It's 30th, I think.
Yeah, because the Tuesday is the 28th, so this is take 5.
Just for a reminder, what are the 2 things that's gonna be on the lab article, as fed and, your as fed conversions and then all your balancing ration feeds?
Well, you're gonna balance 2 lactating rations. You're gonna show me you know how to do a dry matter. Show me you know how to do a dry matter. You're gonna judge feed quality. You're gonna discuss sampling theory. What else? You're gonna petition a ton of dry matter or a ton of as-fed feed into all its components. And you're gonna calculate new feed weights based on new dry matters. I think those are all the stations that we have for the lab practical.
Is that a 4-hour practical?
Most people are done in under an hour. The hard part and the long part is usually the ration balancing that takes 10, 15 minutes. And then the other ones, bang, 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 they're done. We'll have reviews sessions if you want after break. You're interested. So any other questions? Okay, let's go get dirty.